All right, guys. Special request and thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. I had to cover that real quick because I know people will have the same problems that you have. And or if you're new, you just get into this, you need to get this. And so I'm just doing this video. So hopefully it finds you. If not, I'll just have it in my library of videos and you can subscribe to the channel. So let's get into it. All right, guys. Let's start off with turning it off and on. All right, to turn it off and on is the first button right here in the back. Let's get to that. It's off. That's on. So this is mainly about for the monitor because this should help you get the walkthrough right. All right, A15 plus. You know, I have to explain this. Guy sent another message. I have to explain that one about the hoop sizes later. And here we go. All right, let's go to this. Let's get into it. All right, let's go start off with this one. All right, this one right here gives you an overview of what designs you have on there. This button right here goes right. You go right on the buttons on the designs you have. This one goes left on the designs you have. All right, and this one lists the list in the order you use them, or you click it again and it'll list the order of which they was loaded on here. All right, this one right here just basically gives you a overview of it. This will give you a play. If you push play, this will play it in the order that it's stitched. All right, this all is moving around, zoom, speed is kind of self-explanatory right here. This clicks you back out of that. All right, this one is delete to delete that. This one is the angle. This would like tell you the angle of which it'll print, as you can see right there. It's a bunch of different angles. It'll stretch it, it'll pull it back together. I would advise you not to mess with that. This one is the take one. If I wanted to take that and I want to put it to the memory card, that's what that button does. So if I push that, it throws it out to the memory card. This one, if you want to just freehand, oh, it's got to be connected to the internet also. If you want to freehand scribble something and then you want to print that out, that's up to you. That is also an option. This one is function cannot be used. Oh yeah, when you connect it to the internet, all right, because you have to connect this to the internet. This has got a built-in embroidery font. It's got a few fonts in here for you. All right, and this, so you click this to see which fonts you want. I would just go in this one. This one got the most fonts, so you click it and then you type it in there. Same thing with a regular keyboard, you would type it in there. This one has to be in English, so it has to be in English right here. So boom, 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 right there. You would go here. So it saves it there. If this is connected to the internet, you click this. This is to save it, but it's not connected to the internet. All right. This is just a way to save you some time if you don't have any digitizing software. All right. This one is, it's about images. Same thing. It's like you'll download a whole image. This is like for photo embroidery. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Photo embroidery will take a lot of time. All right. This one is for what's on your memory stick. I don't have a memory stick in here, but if I had a memory stick, it would pop up. This one is just copy and patterns, choose, create, design guide, mosaic patterns, combine, create combined patterns, adjust pattern satin, some stuff. You know, it's more advanced. This one right here is the, if I want to choose two things at the same time. All right, and this one is just to get, usually do that if you want to upload or you want to, all right. Maybe I'll play with that later. This one right here is for the needles. it lets you know what needle it is on. So the highlighted one is the needle. This one is to get to the mechanics of it behind the things, your settings. This one is language. I don't really know what this one is. This is statistics to let you know how many hours you got on your machine. This is user set. This is debug. All this stuff right here, this is when you got to call the technician. He knows all this information. He'll walk you through that. All right, let's go to the next one now. I think I covered everything. This one is same thing. This is a stop stitch, relive password. This is the get to the internet. So if you want to get to the internet, so right there, this is mine. Interconnect. Put my password in. I don't even need it right now. It's just that I unplugged it and I replugged it. Every time you unplug it and replug it, you have to re-put your password in because it doesn't save it like that. Okay, just like if you unplug and you're like, man, I gotta put my password in, it's because you unplugged the machine. All right, guys. Well, let's see what we can get. Now I'm going to the next one. All right, this one is the direction. The P. This is the direction of the photo. So if it's going this way, this is the normal P. So right there, that means it's going to be pointing up. This one's going to be pointing that way. This one is going to be pointing down. This one's going to be inverted down, inverted that way, inverted up, and then we're back to the original one. And this is going to be the angle. If you print it right here, it's going to be the angle of it right there. This is the scale, so it's going to be 100% of the image that you put in here. So if you're trying to shrink an image, I suggest you don't shrink an image more than 10%. So 10% of 100, I would go 90. I wouldn't go less than 90 on my shrinking my images. But you got to go with your X and your Y scale, so it'll even out the image. This one is the scale prior. I have never used that, so I'm not going to tell you anything I don't know. General mode is in general. X prior. It's another one. These two I never touched, so I would have to talk to a technician about that. But this one is to let you know it's a repeating if you want to repeat it or not. So X 1 and 1 means it's 1 X 1 Y. It's just the starting off, and repeat space is the same thing. These things is if you just generally going through there, this is what your normal setup need to be at. All right, see, these bottom ones don't change. So even go to the next screen, will be to the same bottom. This one is to go back a screen. Instead of clicking there, click there. That's all it is. So if I click here, I can click here. This one I could jump screen to screen. That's the only difference. So this right here will give me a photo of it. This will give me a to show me what I'm doing it. So if I shrunk it, it'll shrink just a little bit. It'll let me know that it shrunk there. Oops, I skipped one. So let's go here. This one is the colors that match the threads. This one, if you click this, they'll just all go one color. This one, you move it up if you had a design. This one, move it. It's another way to make it go all one color. This one is the same thing, is to show you a view of it. This is how you change the colors. You go inside here, you click this one right here. You see, this is the screen that you go into. You want to change the colors. All right, so it's a default. You just click this one and you'll click that one. It's all touch screen. This is why I think it's more simpler for me, because I'm used to just touch screen everything. So I click this one or I click that one. All right. And this is like if I want, this one just backs out of it. This one is if I agree, I want these. All right. And usually every time I do that, I have to redo it. If I don't pick anything, for some reason it does that. So I'll go white and one, I already know what I have. White, black, then I go red, and then I got two goals. And this one I don't have that many colors on it. But the 5, so I go 5 here, 5 there, go. That's the other way of doing it. So I click this and I'll click that. Right now, it'll stick. See, that's how it is. So if you don't click nothing, once you go in there, you have to change it to something. That's just one thing that it does. All right, now just go here. So I use that to show you that that button does that. It just clicks to the next one. Like that, it just goes back one screen. All right, this one is to cut the scissor. The scissor is to cut the thread, so it'll go down, it'll cut it where it's at. This one is to get into the pattern of the area, I guess let's say. This one is to go to see the frames. Let me cancel that. It will say not running. That means that it's already something chosen. So I have to go out. So I click here and I can click cancel. That means nothing is chosen. So now I can show y'all this. I go in here and show you right here. Saying right there, these are the frames. I have some extra frames added into here because I added some extra frames on here. All right, this one is you're gonna see that's gonna move every time. This one brings everything home. It centers. This one centers your design. All right, this one is to go in if you want to adjust the frame. I suggest you don't adjust any frames unless you know what you're doing, or if you talked it over with somebody that knows what they're doing, like me, or that means it's good. Don't adjust the frame unless you talked it over with me or somebody like that's or one of the dealers or the customer support. All right, that's the only people that adjust the frames, because you can throw things off with that, and then it takes a while to get things back. This one, it does a square outline of your design. So I do the outside order. Gotta fix that. And this one design does the exact outline of it. You see, do the exact little outline of everything. Yeah, and this one is to move your design horizontally. I've never touched that. I never did that one. And this one is to save. I think save the space of where it's at. So two things I haven't done. You know, just two things I'm just saying. And then we go into this one. This is to move the design down. Well, it's down as in it's gonna go down that way. Up. All right, it's kind of backwards, so you'll figure that out once you start doing it. This one moves the design to the side. Let me see. All right, this changes the speed of how I go. If I go this, you see it's slower. All right, y'all got that so far? Let me get out of that one. The same thing. So I'm out of that one. The back shows you what the needle it is. I don't know. I can't tell if y'all asking any questions or got any questions while I'm going through this. This one, oh yeah, I haven't went through this whole last one. So what that button does, right? This one is to get it at least lets you know that it's at 100. It always needs to be at 100. All right, guys, this needs to be at 100. This one tells you like how the needles move. Like, do they move? A is for automatic. So that'd be automatic to one needle. You want, this was manual switch. You want auto left to right and up to down. This is the one you want to set at automatic left to right and up and down. So this one, the other one goes auto, probably one in, I don't know. But I just know this is the way that it needs to be set for everything to work properly. This one is the speed of the sewing machine. So this is at as low as it could go. It's at 450 it's per minute, I think this is. I think it's 450 stitches a minute. Pretty much, yeah. I think that's it. Up until, to let y'all know, y'all machine 1,000 stitches a minute. Some say they go faster, some, I don't know. Don't run your machine at 1,000 stitches a minute, please. I mean, it just don't make sense. Because, you know, if you run it that, it's like running it hot, at a hot speed, it will work. But I think if you're a beginner, you need to run it Run it lower as you can. I wouldn't go no more than 720 on hats. Anything you're dealing with a hat, guys, is another pro tip. Don't run it more than between. Run it either 450. I run mine at 450, and then sometimes once I know the design, between 450 and 550. All right, don't run it faster than that unless you know your design, because you're gonna be breaking needles and you're gonna be blaming the machine when it's the person, it's you, it's not the machine. All right, see if I else I covered. Then this one right here, this will be the last one I didn't cover, I think. And this one tells you if you want to skip back some stitches. And this one wants to go forward some stitches. This is a this one will just speed through. This one is like slower. This one is a little bit faster. This one, if you want to jump negative 100 stitches, you want to go forward 100 stitches. This is the thread position, which still does the same as the stitches. This is you going to go one stitch forward. This one is going to go one stitch backwards. This is if you want to go to the beginning of it. This one if you want to go to the end. This one right here is just another back. All right, I think I covered everything in here so far. If you need something else, let me know. The other thing is you click on these, you know. That's it. Up here so you can see what I'm doing. You say you click a design, and then you gotta click that. You gotta confirm the embroidery. That's what EMB stands for, embroidery. Click, and then you pick your frame. It's gonna go directly right to which frame you want to pick. So I click that. Okay, all right, and that's it. And then I would click out of here. For confirm, I'll click out of here. And then to get it going, I would just click that right there. No, I'll click this button. I would click the red button, and it will proceed to start stitching. That's it, guys. I got you there. Anything else, let me know. I'm trying to make sure I do all this great. So I do all this great for you guys. So thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. Any questions you got below, please let me know. Just did this one because this guy said he didn't have the one, which every button. So I think I covered almost every button. If there's not, if there's a button I didn't cover, I don't know. I think I covered every button though. So and I just dropped another video of how to get you going anyway with your if you just new and you just getting this going. So there you go. It's another one. So thumbs up, share it, comment down below. Y'all seen what I'm going for. I haven't mentioned it in there, but giveaways are coming soon. Embroidery, other things like that. The channel is growing. I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank everybody that helped me get here. And then till next time, holla at your boy. Salute. Let's get into it.